Gabby, come on.
I'm ready. Let's go. Come on. Whew. Finally.
We made it. Just in time. Let's try this again.
Let's try this again. We're back. Dang, the energy's so low. Hold on. Maybe we should start off with a cheers, because... Woo! Cheers.
That was kind of cute.
That was cute.
Okay. We're back. For real, let's try this again.
Let's try this again. This is our first time, like, actually filming in 2025.
Yeah.
Because, well,
No.
yeah, because what? Because we filmed for the new year.
In 2024.
In 2024. Yikes.
So, it's March. We took a little hiatus.
It's March. It's halfway through March. Not even just, like, March. Wow.
Yikes. I mean, I missed it.
Honestly, I think it's a good thing that we, like, accidentally took a break.
It was fine for me. I was like,
because I'm just like, imagine, like, everything that was happening in that time. Imagine us filming. I mean, I'm sure we could have.
what happened?
I'm not gonna say it on the pod, but just like that, like that week of.
Y'all had a medical emergency.
Do you want to talk about that?
Huh?
Do you want to talk about that?
Having a medical emergency?
Yeah, that's.
No.
Well, I feel like a lot of women can relate to.
I mean, I guess. I don't really care. Like,
okay, so how has your 2025 been so far?
ghetto. 2025 is ghetto. So I'm hoping that the second half is, or like even mid-quarter is better than the beginning. It hasn't been awful, but it's very trying and very testing. So that's what I would say about it.
Yeah.
But I'm like learning how to not be so hot-headed. So that's a good part.
Okay.
Because before, like, if you kept sending them back to back, I would have lost it. Now I'm like, okay. I mean, don't say nothing else, but if you do,
you know how to handle it
a lot better than I would have a couple of months ago.
Where you like crash out?
I wouldn't crash out, but I have too much pride to crash out. I can't do it. Like, my crash out, and I'm really big on, like, I don't know how people damage people's property because I don't want you to damage my property.
Right.
Because then I'm really going to crash it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I'd rather just, I mean, like, I'll argue with you down. And, like, I don't really feel like that's crashing out. Crashing out is, yeah, like.
Crashing out, you're just arguing.
Yeah, like, crashing out, you're, like, damaging or, like, I don't want to do that. So.
That crashing out should be, like, there's no comeback from this. Like, damaging stuff, I mean. Like, yeah. There shouldn't be a, like.
What are we coming back from?
Yeah, because what was the point of you doing all that?
And, yeah, so.
Yeah.
And I just don't like this crash out culture because a lot of you guys are not crashing out. In my opinion, you guys are just, you're upset.
You're upset. You had a like normal reaction.
Yeah.
Or like the ones that like are really, really crashing out, it's almost like making it like cute. Like, no, it's actually not cute. It's really crazy.
Well, there's nothing cute about being toxic.
Yeah, no.
And like, I want to like make it clear that certain reactions are warranted, but there's really nothing cute about just like pulling whatever out of your head without like knowing it's a fact. Now to the men that's watching this, there's a difference in you not knowing that she knows a fact and her knowing it's a fact.
What is she talking about, y'all? She's like vague but specific.
Because, you know, like, so, no. Because I want to, you know, like everybody calls everything toxic, but some things are like warranted from whatever occurred.
Right.
So when I say like.
I just realized my nose piercing's out. Ew. You know, I don't wear it out anymore. I pulled it out. Sorry. You go. Okay.
No, I just think that it's more so. if you lying and a girl find out,
Hmm.
she didn't make that up in her head.
Right.
Yeah, but men would be like, no, she made it up in her head. It's
Mm.
like, no, 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 no. She's right.
Yeah.
And intuition is also real crazy.
Mm.
Because like you know before you know.
Hmm.
And then you be like,
You know, and then you confirm. Like you think you know, or you're like pretty sure you know, and then you
I'd
confirm.
be like 85% sure.
Yeah.
And then when I get to figuring out what I need to figure out,
Hmm. I feel like this podcast is gonna be all just like Jordan talking about specific things very vaguely, and me not being vague big enough. Like I probably should be more vague. Because she said a whole lot of something, but a whole lot of nothing at the same.
yeah, because you can't, you got to talk in parables,
Hmm.
like the Lord.
Even whoever it's about gonna be confused if
Like,
it's about
is she talking about me? Or is she not talking about me? Maybe she's talking about me.
that.
But how's your 2025 going?
Damn.
You're in love.
Huh?
Hmm?
I what?
Are in love?
Oh, I am.
That's round of applause. That's so beautiful.
Being in love is so embarrassing.
Why?
I'm so embarrassed.
Why?
Ew.
It's so cute.
It's gross.
No, it's
It's
that's that
gross.
trauma.
Ooh. Is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
It just feels so like I have control over myself, but then I don't have control over like my feelings towards another person, and that's really gross. It's cool, but it's a little like even just the word boyfriend is
That's so
so
cringy.
disgusting. I can't be like, yeah, my boyfriend.
Am I
Ew.
5?
Ew. Partner? Gross. Like,
Well, no, no, no. Then I think you're a lesbian.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely an LGBTQIA community term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're a partner. I'm like, when you get gay?
Partner get gay is crazy.
When you get gay?
Partner is insane. I'm like trying to find a better word. Like, my nigga said this. My nigga did this.
I think if I had a nigga, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga.
If you had a nigga,
Yeah, if I had a nigga, I would say my nigga.
you don't have a nigga?
No.
Oh, okay.
Dead in the camera.
Literally me dead in the camera too. Like blink twice,
No.
Gabby. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I do,
That's beautiful.
but it's like so it's just different because like I haven't been in a relationship since I was like
12. Essentially, you were 12.
literally like what's the difference in your mind between 12 and 16?
16.
Like I was in a like 4.5, I think, year relationship from 20, okay, from the age of like 15, I think, to maybe like 19 or 20. So like it felt like a real relationship because
It was a
we
real relationship.
yeah, because we knew each other for so long. We like grew up together. Like we literally became adults together, like all of that. Our families were very like like I was close to his family, he was close to mine. Like I went on vacations with his family, like stuff like that. And he's just like the greatest person. Like he's great, but like it didn't work out. And I'll leave it.
Did you guys outgrow each other? Or did you outgrow him? Like,
I would say I don't want to say outgrow because that sounds like I was like growing like more than he
mm-hmm.
was. But I will say that cliche term we grew apart
Mm-hmm.
type of thing, I guess. Um, where it just started to feel like it wasn't gonna be forever in that way. And I started to see us as more like a platonic thing over time,
Mm-hmm.
which it was hard. Like that whole time period was really hard. But that was years ago. He's still like I still have so much love for him. Like he's a great person. Like everybody Like I don't think there's one person that can say something bad about him in my life. Like he's just great. But like going from that and being treated so well in a relationship to like the streets was like wow, like I was shown shaky for sure. Like but actually but it's weird because like not until more recently. Like I think up until the my last like I hate the word, but situationship before my relationship, I don't think I had been treated like so horribly. I
Mm-hmm.
think I didn't really care
Mm-hmm.
either. Like so maybe
That plays a
like
part in it.
that plays a part in it for sure. Like if someone is so like terrible, but you just don't care, then it's like okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like or if they're like lying to you about things, like okay, still don't care. Like because I didn't really. It's not that I didn't care about them, but I didn't
Care that
see
much.
something like so
Mm-hmm.
serious with them or like a real future with anyone for real until this guy. So it's very different to like to have that feeling because I'm like, ew, like I haven't seen anyone who I thought like I could like be with forever.
It usually happens when you're not looking.
Yeah, I guess so. And it's just weird
Me
too.
closing my eyes. But this is me peeking.
But you don't be looking
No,
at all.
no,
You don't look.
no.
Yeah.
And
Which is why I think it's really when it comes, it's gonna like we'll know for
I'm
sure.
gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah. We'll know for sure.
yeah.
Because it's not like, okay, we heard about this one last Tuesday. Like with me, we probably didn't know for sure. It's not, I don't even think I was looking, but I think I was like,
I don't feel. I think you were like getting over something, and
yeah, that is very true.
yeah. So I
I
don't
was
think you
like,
were looking.
yeah, definitely. Even when I was like still kind of like talking to him because the guy before the guy I'm in a relationship with, we were never together, and we knew like I knew we were never gonna be together.
Mm-hmm.
Like you knew we were never gonna end up together. Like it was just some trauma, some like coping, like codependency. I don't know, something weird, very toxic, but not like it got really toxic. I'll say like at first it was just like stupid toxic,
It was
like
just fun.
yeah. But I don't. What was I saying?
How you found the love of your life.
Yeah, it came for real, like unexpectedly, for sure. And I mean, there's it's not perfect. It has not been perfect. I feel like you and I,
She's so cat.
no, I feel like okay, Jordan and I have talked a total of like 4 times this year.
Maybe 5.
Okay, now probably like
Yeah, like
5. We
5.
just saw each other yesterday as well. Like, but before, because now I'm back here for like like 3 weeks,
Mm.
4 for real, but like now 3 weeks left. Um, before I go visit him because we're in a long distance relationship, whatever. But like we haven't like spent a lot of time together, which is fine, but we also haven't like spoken for real. So like now we have, but before then we hadn't. So like I haven't usually when I'm like seeing someone, I'm like telling Jordan about like everything or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like the catch up game. Like, okay, now I gotta tell you about all this. But like we haven't even had that. So it's so weird. Like it's not everything's not like perfect.
Cap. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you think it's cap. Like we argue a lot. We're
No, they
so
don't.
yes, we what we do. You just don't hear about it because we haven't talked about it. It seems like it would
It's a
be so
lie. It's
like
all BS.
it was like perfect in the it was like la la la. I feel like our honeymoon phase has been over before we even got in a relationship.
Really?
Yeah. But not in a bad way.
Yeah,
Like
it's just,
it's just that
it's
whole
normal.
like, oh, we agree on everything, everything's perfect is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so different, but like so similar. Like we think alike in a lot of ways as well. But it is such an adjustment because we're so different about like things that like for example like things that I would say to you or like I would say to any of my friends or whatever that would be seen as like funny or just like oh my God, Gabby, I can't believe you said that, but like whatever, like jokes, he would be like, oh my God, like that's disrespectful. Like that's like not
Please,
okay.
that's a trigger. I think that's a trigger for me.
Really? Yeah, like I saw the little eye roll. What
Yeah,
why?
like,
But it's like the difference of like mentalities,
mm-hmm.
even he even said yesterday we were talking about how um I was reading him like a thing. I have like a journal that I really don't write in anymore, but I was looking at it other or yesterday, and I had a prompt in it where the question I was like answering a question. It was like, what are your immutable parts, like the things about yourself that you can't change, or like whatever. And he was telling me what he thinks some of mine are, and one of them was that like
Like your
how much
unseriousness.
yeah, like how much humor is like I am. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
not like just like something that I do, it's like who I am. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it's not just me, it's me and like most of my friends. Like that's literally what like
We are.
we are. Like every sentence that comes out of us could be
It,
so serious and it's gonna be funny.
mm,
Like and he was saying that. And I was like, yeah, like that's what I've been trying to get you to understand that like things that you see as like maybe like that could come off as disrespectful, not even towards him, just
mm-hmm.
like
In general.
if I'm like, it would be like a joke about like one of his friends or something. And to him, it's like, that's so disrespectful, like da 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 da. But like, if he made it about one of my friends, I would be like, oh my God, that's funny. And I probably would tell one of you guys, and you guys would be like, oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah.
But to him, it's like, no, like, I don't think they would find it funny. So I don't find it funny, da 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 da.
Too
And
serious.
that's what I be telling him. I'm like, you're so serious. But like, I don't mean any harm by it. It's just like how we like do things.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. That is probably like, it sounds stupid, but like that is like a learning curve for us. Like
Mm-hmm.
trying to navigate that. Like that sounds so dumb, but that like we've had like a full on argument about
Really.
like, yeah, about like my intentions because he's all like one thing about us, we communicate really well. So it's also that whole like if he expresses something that he doesn't like, I can sometimes be like, okay, well, like I can get on the defense about it. When in reality, I should be like, okay, he just doesn't like this, and we could talk about it from there. So like, I need to learn how to not like do
At least
that.
you have a communicator.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that is so refreshing. So refreshing. Niggas be so dismissive. Yeah, literally. Do you feel like you have a communicator?
No, I don't have nobody.
Oh, okay. Keep forgetting, Well, do you feel like you've
Experienced the communicator?
experienced communicators? Like,
Yes.
mm-hmm,
And it was great.
mm,
I have experienced a communicator, someone who's like very, I don't want to say emotional, but told me what was up.
mm-hmm,
And like, I don't like that you did this.
mm-hmm,
Um, like, how do we move forward from this? And can be able to put their pride aside.
mm-hmm.
Um, and who, like, with whoever I end up with, that's a big thing for me. Like,
Communication is so high on the list of things that have to be there. Like, no, it
it
might
might
be
be number
number
one.
one. Like,
It
it
might be
might be
number
number
one.
one. Because, like, if there's no communication, then what
What
is
are we
it?
doing this for?
What are we doing?
What are we doing this for? It might be number one.
And it's so rare in Nigerian men. I don't want to like generalize, but like
But there
from
are,
experience, it's rare
and
that like
it's like, I usually, funny enough, run into very like open communication when it
mm-hmm,
comes to men.
yeah,
But so I know people know how to communicate.
mm-hmm.
And like I've seen even like the worst of Nigerians in the streets being able to learn how to communicate.
Mm,
It takes a level of willingness.
yeah.
You have to want it, like, but at the same time, from an American standpoint, I definitely know that there's just cultural differences.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to, no, I'm not going to say I don't know how to, but it's hard to adjust. Oh, because I'm a man. I don't care about that.
Man, that because I'm a man thing.
I
It'd
don't
be
care.
true sometimes, but
I
like,
don't care
come
about that.
on. Like, come on.
I don't care about that.
Like, okay, I'm a woman. So now what? Like, we've established our
Genders.
chromosomes and our genders. Like, like
I I mean, that's a whole nother episode in itself. It's just like surviving a Nigerian man.
I feel like you said that in the last episode
I probably did.
that we didn't post yet.
Like
Yeah.
surviving them, either y'all gonna make it through or you're gonna be made a better person regardless.
Sounds like a plus, a
Yeah, I mean
win-win.
like it's definitely not a lose-lose, but in it it's a lose-lose.
Mhm.
Because it's just like tiring. Like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
Especially just like the amount of time
mhm.
that you end up like not losing, but potentially losing
Yeah.
by like, because it's like, it's so annoying, not even just with Nigerian men, but just in general, like dealing with someone and knowing that like I deserve better or like better is out there or whatever, and then like still doing what you're doing just because you're like comfortable in it, you really love the person, you see the best in them or like the potential,
I don't see
but that
see that's
potential
the,
thing
no, but see that
has to.
potential thing,
Hmm.
I have a very unpopular opinion about that because I know usually
Hmm.
very soon the potential I do not see in you.
Mm.
But I if I like you in any form of capacity, mm, okay, yeah, I can say if I like you in any form of capacity, especially now, I'm
Hmm.
gonna pray about it.
Mm.
And it's a fact. Like there's people I can easily cut off,
Mm.
not talk to. But I also feel as though sometimes like maybe, and I could be wrong. I don't know, but you are called to sometimes love people who may feel unlovable
Mm.
because you can do it. Like and in that you learn a lot about yourself and like, oh wow, okay, well, this doesn't necessarily feel the best,
Right.
but I'm trying and like in the end, I stopped having the mentality of like, if it doesn't work, it's a loss. No,
Mm.
it's not. I still gained a lot within myself and knowing like I tried to do whatever and it just didn't work out and I move on with my life. No big deal. No, like, I mean, because it's not to say I kind of hate the like notion of like, oh, well, if you're dealing with one person, yes, technically you can be blocking your blessings, but you also can still meet great people while you're dealing with somebody.
Do you think, actually, no, I don't think that if you met, obviously I'm gonna block the name,
Hmm.
but if you met today,
Hmm.
I don't think it would go on for another
No,
5 years or another even
if
year.
I knew what I knew now,
Mhm.
no,
That's what, like, I feel like I think it's a part of, like, that's a part of it, obviously. Like, not even just like meeting him and dealing with him for so long, when you met him,
yeah. When I met
the
him, I was a
state of,
baby.
you were a baby, you were literally a baby, the state of your life, the state of your, like, world.
Hmm.
Like, there's, like, it's just different times make for different, like, outcomes for
Yeah.
sure.
If
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like, let me go back to certain things,
Hmm.
but I literally have no desire to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, right now, I'm dealing with not like the cards that I'm dealt with, and sometimes it is uncomfortable to
Hmm.
like. I don't want to say like be by myself because I'm technically not by myself, but being by yourself sometimes, where it's
Yeah.
like I ain't got no hoes.
Y'all were homeless.
I need some hoes. Yeah,
You don't.
I do.
Having hoes is not what it's cranked up to be.
Yeah, it is.
You think so?
Yes. Hmm.
Like multiple hoes or like one hoe?
Well, if it's only one hoe, you like that one because it's only. I
What
want
if it's
like
like two?
3 in rotation.
What you gonna be doing with all of them?
I don't want to sleep with all of them,
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
but
saying. What are
like
you
I'm
gonna be doing with all of them? You just like
puppy.
go on dates.
Hmm. Hmm.
Honestly, date rotation was kind of fun. Not okay, I didn't ever have like a rotation of dates,
I just
but
want to go on dates.
it was like fun to, yeah, like get cute. and like go out and he's like, ooh. But it's also fun when your nigga's like, ooh. I like that.
No, it's not.
Okay. I like that now, but like when it was like a new guy, it was like, ooh,
I
okay.
guess I haven't met someone new
Hmm.
in so long.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't. I would be like, what am I supposed to do with it? Like I don't know how to flirt. I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, but you never had to flirt.
Yeah, but I want to flirt. I want to be like, you know, I want to be cutesy
I don't
cutesy.
know how to flirt, so.
Yeah, I want to. I want to flirt. I want to date. I want to like
Mm.
see what it's like. But I don't want to get on dating apps.
We can't put this in.
Yes, you can.
Oh, we can?
Yes, you can.
Period.
Yeah,
Clock it.
yeah.
Don't tell me to take this out later.
No, we can 100% leave
Okay.
this in. I want to date. I want to like. I don't want to get on dating apps though.
Yeah.
That's not my vibe.
I don't.
Feels very disingenuous.
Yeah.
But I would love
You wouldn't
to.
get on like Raya? You could. You have the
What you
code.
call referred me?
Yeah, you have a code.
Oh, I never even thought about it.
Would you let me set you up on like a blind date?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You trust me to do that?
Mm-mm, but I would go. Because it's you. Mm-mm. But I know it will be fun because it was you.
Okay, give me like a
Criteria.
yeah.
You already know.
Wait, y'all watching out there, you might be DM me if you know you want to go on a date with Jordan.
Okay, y'all know I don't do kids.
No kids.
No kids. Do not be married in any form of the capacity. Okay, for papers, for real, for play, for none of that. I don't want it.
No family in
No
another
family.
country.
Okay,
No type of like don't play. Come on.
don't be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you got like your little situations, that's okay because like I might got situations,
Mm-hmm.
but no, because I'm not trying to break up. Because I'm not trying to break up no happy home.
Right.
But
Well, yeah, we no relationships.
yeah, like no,
Just fun.
yeah, yeah.
Like nothing serious. Not even like we might be together next week. No.
No, 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 no,
Like
no.
no.
Mm-mm, that's too close.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm very open when it comes to like like before you're like, yeah, you got to be 6'5" and
Mhm.
I'm open. But be for real. Don't piss me off. Like, be for real though.
Right.
Yeah, and just be fun.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, to a certain extent, I would trust you to do it.
Does he have to be Nigerian?
No,
Really?
he doesn't have to.
We done turned over a new leaf.
No, he doesn't have to be
Thank
Nigerian.
God.
He does. I would prefer him to not be Nigerian, to be honest. If he's
Okay.
like, but I don't want no like YN or nothing.
YN is crazy. Do you
Mm.
think that I would set you up with a YN?
Like,
But what if he's like 24, money, like super cool, like
24?
got the like
24?
got the gat in the back. Like
24 is crazy. I'm old enough to be a mama. No.
okay, no.
I could do like 25.
I wouldn't do 25, but like 25.
Yeah, I could do 25.
Okay. 25 is still like
We're pushing it at 25. But like if you're 25 and you have like your stuff together.
Your frontal lobe is developing a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, because it's 24.
24 is a hard no. But 25, sure.
Okay. What about like non-black men?
Why not?
Okay. So he
Yeah.
could be white. He
Mhm.
could be
Latino.
Asian, Indian.
Mm-mm. Actually, I've been seeing some real nice
That
brown.
was a fast. Mm-mm.
But I've been seeing some really nice looking brown
Brown
men.
men.
Mm-hmm. So maybe
Okay.
eat the goodie.
My jaw literally just cracked from how wide I opened my mouth. Eat the good is crazy.
I eat the goodie. I like the goodie too.
Whoa.
So
You just cancel us. It's fine. We are ready for it.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Okay, so any race. She's a non-denominational woman, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You gonna set me up for real?
Yeah, I actually would. I want to.
He gonna be in Atlanta, or I gotta go somewhere else?
No, here.
Okay.
You don't want him to be here?
No, I'm saying like
You gotta be able to like see them for real. Like, I mean, I guess I could like fly you somewhere and like meet there, but like
But you got to be there too.
Me?
If somebody flies me, then like, what were you gonna do? Just meet at the airport and be like,
Go
hey.
on a date. No, what if he like
If he
he
lives somewhere
leaves
else.
you, puts you in a hotel,
Oh, okay,
all
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. Sure.
nothing weird. No, like, yeah, come to my house.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was like.
no,
No,
we're not doing that.
yeah.
But like, damn, gonna hate me. hmm
Who gives a?
But like, I mean, he already hates me, so whatever.
Yeah,
But
he actually asks
okay.
about you a lot. It's so weird because I be thinking to myself, don't you not like her? But like, he's like, how's Gabby? I'm like, she's fine.
Like, she was kind of cool. Like,
No,
but that's
but like
what
also,
though.
you know me. I don't know. I think I told you this already.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was like telling him that like you're like happy like in a relationship,
Mhm.
and like you, the way I made it sound like you get married next month. I was like, and tell that she is happy and her man is a provider and he like
No games, none of that bullshit. No like obvious lies. Like if the nigga is lying to me, he's such a good liar. Like because that bullshit is so lame. Like it's so childish. I'm over it. It's boring. Like
tomatoes, tomatoes.
tomato, tomato, tomato. Like it's so lame. Like niggas think oh like cuz he was like at one point calling me every day thinking that that was like enough to like do something. Like what is that?
Nothing,
Like you're calling me every day. What are we even talking about? Like
nothing.
it's boring. I think he's a good person. Like deep, you look away. I think he's a good person deep down. He has a lot of good things about him. He's just not for me. Simple. I'm not even gonna go any further. He's not for me. But yeah, shout out to no, not shout out. But yeah, shit. I would actually like for real set you up like
Yeah.
with somebody. Maybe like me and Sadala need to like come together because Sadala just knows people. I feel like with doing something like that, oh my God, Love is Blind. A little homemade Love is Blind, y'all. That's so funny.
That'd be
Like
so cute.
that'd be actually really cute. No, like I would find someone that's like the criteria that fits whatever. But I would have to like get to know them a little bit first, like vet them out because I don't have any friends. I'm not about to lie and be like, yeah, I got somebody for you because right now,
If you ask me, Gabby, I mean Jordan, I'll be like,
I don't got nobody for you.
girl, they all ain't shit.
Everybody,
They ain't shit.
everybody I know,
They gonna lie to you, girl.
if they might already be in a relationship, they're
They're
married in a
probably married.
relationship. If they are married, they ain't shit still. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't have anybody for you, but I will find that somebody. I'll look. I'll pick like maybe like three.
hmm
Maybe I need to like re-download Hinge and use your picture, but like my name, and
You
then
talk. Oh, that would be kind of cool.
yeah, and then be like, hey guys, like, okay, I'm trying to find somebody for my friend. She don't know that I'm doing this. Like,
Oh, that would be so cute.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I'll
because
do
I
that.
cannot do it myself.
And just like set up dates. Like,
I'll be so awkward. Like,
yeah, yeah, that's like, they're not even gonna know your name until I am ready for them to
yeah,
know it. But tell them everything about you, because that they need to know
yeah.
for the date. Yeah, that would actually be such a good idea. Yeah,
I think it would be fun.
yeah, that would be fun.
hmm
But I'm like Hinge though, like maybe Hinge, because Hinge is questionable, but hit or miss. But then like I don't know, maybe Raya. We'll figure it out. Me and Tadalu gonna figure
Okay.
it out. But also like, what would life be like if you end up with an American?
Great.
No, for me.
Oh, I
Like,
think it would be so fine though.
yeah, but like it'd just be so different
I
from
think that
what I've
even if I
ever
end
like.
up with an American, I still like Nigeria's adopted me.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
But just as far as like they're gonna have to be the one that like has to make all these adjustments to be more
they'll
like
figure it out because they love me.
yeah. But it's just gonna be so interesting because like that's literally your personality is being Nigerian at this point. Not even because you're not like pick me Nigerian. Like there's those like pick me Nigerian girl American girls that
hmm
like want to be so like in the culture and so like oh my God I know this. Yeah, you know if you know Fall by Davido like by Davido like no that's not Jordan. Like she's at least from my perspective she's never been like so like forcing it.
Well,
She's
I
like
don't,
Yoruba
but
guys.
technically, like I would talk to an Igbo guy.
Hmm.
I've talked to an Igbo guy, but it
And
wasn't.
you hated
I
it.
didn't hate it.
She hated it. And I know he watching this. Never mind. She ain't hate
I
it.
didn't hate it. I didn't hate it at all. He was
No,
cool.
he was actually so
Oh,
sweet. I really
he was
liked
so
him.
sweet.
But like,
He just
honestly,
became too clingy too fast.
he became too clingy too fast. But also, let me say something about Jordan. She, this isn't even like a blocking your blessing thing because he probably just wasn't for her. But,
Did you,
but
for 1 second, did you ever think that man's gonna be my husband? For one
you
second,
did.
I was, I was literally pissy drunk, and I thought I met my husband.
Not the day I talked to you.
Girl, he was sitting right there. I couldn't.
No,
What you want me to do?
no, no, no. That's not when you were sitting with him. You were like, "Oh my God, like we have to catch up." Like he was.
Was I drunk?
No, no, no. This was the day after when you were telling me
I was
about him.
hungover.
Okay, look.
I didn't even remember what he looked like, and I'm pretty sure I
Let
told you
my
that.
land for like 2 seconds. But the point is, he was really sweet to her. They
Hmm.
hung out, like all these things, blah blah. Um, never even like did anything, but he was so like
Sweet.
sweet, and I think it showed her a different side to the Nigerian guys that
No,
she.
because
No, you've seen it, but like
I've experienced having a very sweet person.
you
Be too,
have,
a little too
but to
sweet.
you it sweet, but like who?
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a real serious man.
That nigga probably wasn't damn serious
That
either.
you don't think so?
Probably not. Shit. Niggas be lying
He
every
be
day.
out too much.
I said niggas lie every day.
Yeah, he was out too much. That's my thing with
He
him.
was he like the other damn nigga. Shit.
But he was really sweet. I think,
But
yeah, he just was too clingy for Jordan. But I don't think it's like a blocking your blessings thing, but I do think that like he was really into Jordan and like in a,
okay, I'm gonna unblock you.
you blocked him?
I think so. I'm gonna unblock you.
So right before we started podcasting, like while we were setting up, like we spent a while like setting up because we're just like chilling, like nothing like.
No, yeah, it wasn't like
And we pretty much listened to a whole sermon. And I walked into our studio. Jordan was already listening to that or whatever. So, yeah, like she has been on a walk with God, and I kind of want to hear about it. I wanted you to like talk about it a little.
so. I mean, like Gabby said, um, I was watching a sermon before she got here. But I've just been, and I don't feel as though like I'm called to like say too much about this. This is like very different for me to speak about, but it's like, on a journey of understanding like who I am outside of who I am. And it's different. It is very vulnerable because you have an idea of who you are as a person, but then like when you actually open up the Bible and read like who you are, and then also when he takes you through different trials and tribulations, you really know who you are, and like that your strength is really not your strength.
Mm,
And in the middle of going through things, like being completely confused in your actual head, but still having like peace, that's nobody but God.
mm,
Like, and there are days that it's real quiet, but it's like loud in my head.
mhm,
And like just going and like praying about it and being like, okay, listen, this is not my fight. Like, truly, this is not my fight. And I'm giving it to you. Whatever you want, I'm just going to be obedient. And being obedient is very hard. Like, because I can control a lot of things in my space, but I can't control a lot of things at the same time. Like, I'll sit back and be like, oh, well, why did this happen? Or why did this person, like disappoint me in X, Y, and Z? But then it's like I'm constantly reminded, like, by the Lord of like, well, how many times have you disappointed me, Jordan? How
mm.
many times have like I called you to do something and you were like, nah,
Okay.
like,
Not feeling it. I'm
um,
busy.
um,
No thanks.
I'll call you back.
Don't feel like doing
Like,
it. Yeah.
um, and it's humbling.
Mm.
It's very humbling because it's easy to say like, oh well, this person did X, Y, and Z to me, so I'm gonna write them off. This person didn't meet me in the way that I needed them to meet me.
Mm.
Or it's just so many situations where it's easy to walk away. It's easy
Mm.
the easiest thing to do in most situations is to walk away.
Mm.
But sometimes you are called into difficult situations because it's only like you that the Lord appointed to go through that situation,
Yeah.
and especially with people,
Mm-hmm.
like friendships, all of it. Sometimes I want to be like, I don't want to deal with my homegirl no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, because I feel as though I don't want to say I'm very there for people, but
Mm-hmm.
like, I feel as though like I do a pretty decent job of being there for people. Then I will sit back and be like, well, dang, when I'm going through something, like, how come y'all didn't pick up the signs when it came to me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, like if you called me and you can tell me that there's nothing wrong, and I'll be like, oh, there's something wrong. Like, if
Right.
something's bothering her.
Mm-hmm.
But then there'll be like moments, not necessarily with you in particular, but like,
Mm-hmm.
people do have their own lives and you have to understand that. But also, people are going to disappoint you.
Yeah.
And it's your choice of, do you want to forgive and, look at them in the way that Christ sees you? Because if it wasn't for the grace of God,
Mm-hmm.
hell is hot, and I would be there with gasoline draws on. Like, for real. But just reading the Bible more, and like, I have it's called like 52 weeks
Mm-hmm.
in the Bible. So it gives you like
It's
all
like
these different
a year
things.
for the whole year.
Yeah. And so like you'll read a couple of chapters each day. And sometimes I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I be skipping days. And then like
Mm-hmm.
I'll just like go back.
Yeah.
And also just like there's so many resources. I would love to like I don't want to start a small group, but I would love to be a part of a small group.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be in a small group of people who are pretentious.
Yeah.
Like,
And they feel like, oh, you don't know this? Well, I know this. Because Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
yeah, like, I
Like,
don't want that. Like,
right.
I don't, I know it might sound weird to be like, I want normal people, but
Mm-hmm.
like, I want people that aren't that close to
Yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is ultimately like why we are here, to bring people closer.
Right.
And no matter how far you are, that's honestly when he gonna like walk into the most. Like
Yeah.
the ones that's already super duper close, he's like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, you guys know everything. Okay, whatever. But like the further you are, the it's beauty in seeing someone being so far away
Mm.
and like him like
Completely.
capturing you and like loving you because you can see the transformation.
Yeah.
And I know with this walk, I can see within myself like me calming down, and that ain't nobody but the Lord.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
cause it's not like I'm not getting disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
I still, but the way I handle disappointment,
It's
the
different.
way I like move afterwards, it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I'm harboring on something. And I also do believe, like, as I pray about certain situations, whatever it may be, I'm gonna get the answer.
Yeah.
So I I'm not gonna like I don't worry, but it's like, okay.
Even one thing I have noticed with you though, like that is probably just like God shining through you, or just something I've noticed with you. Like in more recent times, you what's so funny is the episode that we haven't posted that was supposed to be like our New Year's episode.
Hmm.
Um, maybe it'll go up before this. We'll see. Um, was I remember you saying like you're not giving nobody grace this year. Like I know you remember seeing like rewatching that da 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 cap because I know maybe I can't speak for her like her personal life, but like I just know when it comes to certain like situations. Like if I'm telling her about a situation, like yesterday, my brother and I were telling her about one of our other brothers, and just seeing the grace and like, oh well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Like that isn't just like that's not you.
No,
Like a version of you
no.
was on some like
Bye.
bye,
Bye
like
bye.
he deserves this, like da da da, like he
Yeah.
shouldn't have done this then. And now you're like on a more understanding side, moving like Jesus. Like that's what like that's what would Jesus do? Yeah.
I was, I hurt the tear.
And like, oh, like when we went to eat yesterday and
Hmm.
Obas and Cheeks are there and we're like talking about it and you're like, oh well maybe it's this and maybe it's that. Like it's not just like, oh like let's harp on this
It's so
person
easy
and
to write
let's like
people off.
yeah, it's so
It's
easy to write people
so easy to,
off. It's harder to like try to see their perspective and da da da. And I think that is so important to like carry for your walks of life in general. Like it's important. So that sentiment of like when you said like you're not giving people grace, the context was different though, because it was like
yeah.
the people that you've explained and told like this is what I need from you as a partner, a person, a family member, whatever, and then you're doing this. Like it was a little different, but I'm just saying like she definitely giving people grace. And
It's not,
it's so
it's
crazy
not me, it's the Lord.
because that was almost New Year's, and it's so crazy how much life changes so quickly because we're in March now. That's so crazy, and your mindset has even switched from then, and you were already growing closer to God, and now you're even closer to God. Like you, if you told me a year ago that I would be walking into Jordan's house and a sermon was playing, I'd be
And
like,
they be playing often.
no, like no. And like it is Sunday, but like this could happen on any given day. Like now, I believe that it could,
Yeah.
and
Because
I would
most shows will
I would
not
have batted
get
it.
my attention, but I can turn on and like really like
Yeah,
that's actually really good.
she gonna take a few days to watch the podcast, but she gonna be
Oh
watching the
yeah, it's gonna
sermon.
take me forever.
But yeah, like I just want to say I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
Jordan loves to act like she's not like an emotional being, but she actually is. She has
Um,
feelings,
I do
guys.
have feelings.
Yeah.
No, I think everyone knows it.
No.
Actually,
No, she has a very like hard exterior, but she's actually very like sweet and soft.
mm, no, I'm not
Yeah, she
soft. I wouldn't.
not
I ain't
soft.
never been no
See,
sucker.
see what this is
I ain't never been a sucker.
prime example. This is what I mean. She just took soft as like soft, like oh you soft. Like
Yeah, like
no, I'm saying soft, like sweet and soft, not soft, like soft.
I don't think I'm that either. But
Okay, whatever.
I think
She
you're soft.
I'm so sensitive now. I don't know what's happened.
Are you okay?
I mean, I've become sensitive. Like just I don't know. I don't know. I've just become more sensitive over the years and it's really pissing me off. Like cuz I can't control it. It's really gross. I cry.
The love bug.
It's so gross. I cry. Like ew.
That's good though. I think you need
No.
that. No, I think you need that sense of like vulnerability.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, but okay, so I watched this show called Shrinking on Apple TV. And it's called Shrinking because the main character is like a therapist, so he's like a shrink or
Oh, okay.
whatever. It's cute. It's like actually really good. But it's like him and like two other shrinks and then like their family and like whatever. Actually one of the shrinks' name is Gabby. But anyways, one of the the like guy who owns the practice that they work at, he's older and he's I think he has Parkinson's, so he's like starting to develop like in the show. But he's starting to develop like the symptoms of it slowly. Like every day, like he'll realize something new. Like he's like, damn, like my hands, like I can't drive anymore, like things like that. So he started I think it was he started doing something, but he's also like he's like secretly being the shrink of one of the other um therapist's daughter. So he's like there being her therapist, I guess. So he was like telling her like, "Oh, I just do this thing where whenever I'm like feeling like because she's grieving, her mom like died in the show, whatever, and she was grieving, and he basically gave her the advice of like take 15 minutes out of your day, play your favorite music or whatever, and cry because she was like she doesn't cry, and I was like, I'm gonna try that
To cry?
to cry when you're like if you're grieving someone like
Oh,
a loss or something. It
yes.
doesn't have to be for grieving, but just like
Mm-hmm.
if you're like if you feel like you have like these emotions and they're building up but you can't like release them like because I don't find it easy to just like cry like
Really?
no like I cry if like when I'm like overwhelmed and I'm like trying to like communicate something and like that's how it's coming out, but not like if I'm just like on my own, like if I'm expressing something to yeah I can't just cry.
Wow, that's so weird.
I
Oh,
can't just like sit here and be like, oh my God, I'm so sad, I'm gonna cry. Like I don't know, it just doesn't happen like that for me. So I was like, oh my God, I need to try that. And I tried it last year, like, because I started watching the show in like December maybe.
you wanna
So
wanna cry together? We're gonna laugh though.
no, we're
Yeah.
gonna laugh.
Okay, never
Like,
mind.
you wanna cry together? Like, no. But yeah, so I literally put on some music, some like I have a playlist from Abella like that I made for his the slideshow that I made for his funeral and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I like played that, like shuffled it, and
Did you
then
cry?
yeah, I cried and I was just like, but I didn't do 15 minutes. That's too long. Cry
So how
for
many
15
minutes did
minutes?
you do?
Like
See?
5.
That
I
didn't
was like,
even
but
the
like
cry didn't even get good then.
the show is so funny because he'll literally be like, and then the alarm will go off from the thing, and he's like, "All right,
Let's
back to
go.
work." Literally, that's how it happened for me too. I was like, my alarm went off. I was like, okay, because I was like, I'm gonna just start it at 5, so I only did it for 5. I was like, oh, okay, that was actually like I felt like a little like relief from the
I think you
crying.
need therapy.
Oh, I need to go back to therapy.
I'm gonna go to therapy.
I I need to go back to therapy. I didn't even tell you. Well, I posted about it on Close Friends, but like not really. I was kind of vague, but like
We'll talk after this.
yeah.
Wait, are you in a rush?
Hmm?
Are you in a rush?
No,
Okay. Yeah, we can talk.
life is crazy. I don't even want to talk about the Kendrick fans
No.
thing because it's over with now. Like Super Bowl was
Who's
in
coming?
February. I really like Drake new shit though. Drake's new shit is fire. Fuck all of you that are so gung ho on Kendrick, man. Yeah, Drake.
Yeah, I'm still Team Drake. Sorry.
I never switch sides.
It's just not in me.
It's just not in me. It's not even like a switching sides thing. It's just like a on a regular Tuesday, I'm gonna be like, let me listen to Kendrick.
Never.
No,
Never.
I'm listening to
Never.
Drake.
Never.
Kendrick has some good songs, but like, I guarantee you, all these people that are like Kendrick, Kendrick, Kendrick. If you be like, name 5 songs right now, go.
But why do you think people like Kendrick so? Or like, why do you think the sudden hype?
I think I mean, I think there's been hype. Like since whenever he did a song with Taylor Swift when we were like in high school, probably
He did
is
something with Taylor Swift?
yeah, that's when he like really blew up.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of it. Bad Blood. He hopped on a
Because you know we got bad.
whatever song it was. I don't know if it was Bad Blood.
I don't
But he
think
hopped
he's
on.
on that song because I like that song.
It was some song that he hopped on. Ever since then, he took off. He was already big, but like he got big to the like masses. Like you know, once you get the white crowd, you're in for sure. So after that, it was like, okay, I like Kendrick. I've always liked Kendrick. I loved his like mixtapes before like albums or
Yeah.
anything. Like I went to his concert when I was in high like
Mm.
first time I went to not his concert. What's it called? Not One Music Fest. Music Midtown.
Mhm.
He performed insane show, like so great. So cool, whatever. But who am I bumping on a day to day? No.
Drake.
The reason I think it's like so crazy is because people are followers. Like, I don't know how else to put it. He did like, in a sense, win the beef, win the rap battle, beef, whatever.
That song is just very catchy.
It's so catchy. It's very Cali.
Yeah.
It's very like whatever you need it to be. So obviously that like I'm not even the issue isn't
I'm not a
like
hater.
why do you
Like,
yeah like
it's
I
a
can
decent
admit
song.
it's a great I can't say it's a great song. Like I'm
No.
not bumping it. I don't think
No,
I've ever been like let me go on Apple Music and play that.
I never added it to my
Never.
playlist.
Never. I would
But
never do that.
I mean, it's
It's not like the
cool.
type of music that I'm listening to on
Yeah.
a daily like no. It's cool though. I get like what it did for like the culture, I guess.
What culture?
Rap culture, that's about it. Not like real culture, but like even the like Super Bowl. I just said we were not gonna talk about this, and here we are. But even like the Super Bowl, them like being like, "Oh, he did so much for the black community." Did Kendrick even ask for that? Because
What community? What did he do?
he he had niggas dressed up as the flag. I'm like, what does that mean? How does that doing something for the culture? What did that like? What did it represent? And Tyler was like, "Oh, it was like a you to Canada." Does is Drake the president of Canada? The prime minister of Canada? Like what does that even like okay, yeah, it's a fuck you to Canada, I guess. Like they don't even watch the Super Bowl.
They have their own league.
It's just weird. Like I'm like everyone is such followers. If you ask those same people name five Kendrick songs and name five Drake songs, they gonna name me five Drake songs
Way
quickly.
quicker, yeah.
Quickly. Name five Kendrick songs. Not to say that Kendrick obviously Kendrick is huge, but like I think it's a for I know there's definitely a lot of people who are very much like passionately Kendrick fans and they can
Hmm.
like name you these and like these songs and be like they can tell you why that like they love Kendrick this much. But then there's that whole majority of America, I feel like, who don't got that. Like you think these little white girls are listening to Section 80 and like how to pimp a butterfly? Like obviously like black people feel like he's done so much for the culture with like his music and like to pimp a butterfly and whatever what's I don't even know the names of stuff. Don't shoot me because I'm not like whatever.
I know
I
girls like to tussle.
I like yeah, I know y'all like to tussle, but like I like Kendrick. I'm just saying like it's weird. It's weird. It's just weird. Like I'm at the super like obviously he had to for him to perform at the Super Bowl, he had to perform that song. Like it made sense. But also seeing people like, hey minor, like y'all are there to watch a football game. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're watching football. And y'all are talking about say Drake, heard you like him young.
Well,
Like
I think it's weird that y'all don't have that same energy for Diddy.
that's what I was trying to tell Tyler the other day. Y'all don't have the same energy for Diddy. Y'all don't have the same energy for any of these people
Who
that
are
have
actually like basically convicted of a crime.
convicted. Drake has never even been.
He ain't never been to court.
He ain't never been like accused in a like in the law, in a system in a
No.
law. Like it's weird to me. Like because like
Y'all still
ultimately
stepping in the
it
name
is
of
rap
love.
and like with rap there's no.
And he did it.
He did that
He
though.
did it.
He was stepping in the name of
He was
love.
stepping in the name of love for
That's
artists.
crazy because that's what's it R. Kelly?
Yeah.
But he was stepping in the name of love, which is Diddy.
So I don't get it.
I just think like ultimately like it's rap. Drake got himself involved. He did that. He deserved to get like some sort of pushback because
Hmm.
that's what rappers do. Push a T at some point outed Drake having a kid. Like there's things that people do that we would consider too far, but that is what rap is, like rap culture, which is stupid, but like that's what it
Hmm.
is. And people are like passionate about that. But it's also so weird. Like it's so weird and so funny that like this is like he's still a real person and like he has a child, like he has a thing, and this is someone that had like there's no like physical proof of him actually being like a predator, like a pedophile. You're literally calling this man and his whole team a pedophile. I mean, maybe there's like actually someone in there that's like been accused of something and like whatever.
Yeah, we're not taking anything away from
Yeah,
him.
because like if that is the case, I don't like that. And maybe I'm a little misinformed and I don't know everything about it. I'm only speaking off of what I do know. But like I know that like I remember like Millie, what's her name? Millie Bobby Brown
Who the fuck is that?
from Stranger Things. 11 from Stranger Things. They were saying like why does Drake have like a friendship with her when she was like super young, whatever.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
But I'm like, even with that, like, that is weird. But like, what do we know about anything about it? Like, these are just like random celebrities. Like, I don't know anything about them. It's just like, say Drake, I heard you like him young. Like, okay, like we get it. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Like, Kendrick is just like a cutie pie, cutie patootie. He's like 5'2". Like, I'm sorry. Like, not that his height has to do with anything, but he's just like, I can't, like, what am I, like, I can't take it seriously to be like, oh yeah, he destroyed Drake, then he like ultimately won. He went on the big stage at the Super Bowl and shut it down, and now all of America was singing A minor. Like, y'all sound so sheepish to me. Like, Kendrick is that. Kendrick is the GOAT. Most people that say Kendrick is not saying that he's not,
He isn't.
but most people for this current generation of like lyricism, I think a lot of people believe Kendrick is the GOAT. I'm not.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not saying he is or isn't, okay? Because I don't feel like I'm even well versed enough. I can give my opinion, but I don't want to give my opinion. I don't feel like I'm well versed enough to even like join the conversation.
yeah.
But a lot of these people that are not well versed enough join the conversation. And I'm like, name 2 songs even. Like lyricism songs. Don't go name a song with him and SZA, or like him and Taylor Swift where he's not spitting and he's just singing essentially. Like, tell me something for real.
All my life I had to fight, nigga.
Yeah, those are like the Pimp to Pimp Butterfly. Like that's the type of
Yeah.
songs that people are like, oh, he did something for the culture, which I can agree with. But
we gonna be all right. And I kind of forgot that was him,
yeah,
if I'm honest.
yeah, we're gonna get like
Yeah.
attacked for this, like
My
for
bad.
this take. No, I've always like
That's a good song though. That's a really
yeah,
good
I've
song.
always liked Kendrick a lot. Like I'm a Kendrick, like I've listened to a lot of his music, whatever, but I'm not about to sit here and be
I
like
see Jigaboo. You know that song? Right, Kendrick? I don't know the name of it.
isn't that on To Pimp a Butterfly too?
Yeah. That was I mean, that's just a good album.
To Pimp a Butterfly it was for the culture,
Yeah.
like it said it was, and that's why it's so like heavy in the Black community. But it's so I think anything to put a nigga down is what I see, because we're not the majority. Like just to see all these white people being like A minor, because it's like any chance to like hop on a nigga
Mm-hmm.
like is so ill to me. Like I don't know, whatever. But yeah, sorry, quick rant about Kendrick and Drake. But I just feel like not. I don't want to say Kendrick fans are corny, but the Kendrick fans about this specific thing,
Mm-hmm.
it made that like the whole thing corny, like the way that they like react. And I know we're so late because February was when
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
the Super Bowl was, like early February. But like I'm just
I mean, it's still going on.
yeah, it's still going on. There's always something new happening. Diddy still in jail. Do you think he's gonna get off? Because some people think he's like gonna like.
I don't think he'll get off. I think he'll definitely like. I mean, he'll be convicted of something. Do I think he's gonna be like behind bars for the rest of his life?
Like no.
No. Maybe like 2 years.
For Osama bin Laden, the lawyer, to drop.
Baby, you did it. You did it.
He said no.
No, I can't do this.
My moral compass.
Yeah.
Sir, your moral compass was not fucked when a nigga was bombing. That shit is so crazy. Yeah. Did you see the Diddy I think it was HBO documentary? Oh, you gotta watch it.
It's on HBO.
Yeah, because they have like real people, like credible, like they
Oh,
go
wait.
back to
No, I saw the TMZ one.
on Tubi. That shit was terrible.
I think it was on
We
Tubi.
watched when I watched the first episode of that, we were like, "What the f is this?"
And it was like one
some
girl
random crackhead that they got from down the street,
with
and they're
like all the
like,
tattoos and stuff.
"Yes,
Yeah.
She was, I just know she was like, "I know Diddy," and they're like,
Okay,
come on,
cool.
you." She didn't post no pictures. She didn't post no. It was just her and like a green screen, like a little green screen pictures in the bag. Like I was like, "What is this?"
But you know what
The Diddy one has the girl that like, she was a Jane Doe for a while. Like they didn't say her name, whatever. And she was the woman that was like raped, and it was recorded like not that many years ago, I don't think, because she was like dating someone that was like affiliated with Diddy, and then they had the guy and Diddy had like a falling out, so Diddy like it was like his revenge by raping his girl, like, and she was like drugged, like all this. It was just bad, but
okay, I'm gonna watch that one.
you should no, it's actually like
Good.
worth the watch. It's like fucked, but it's good, I would say. Yeah,
I'm gonna watch that.
they go to like you know how they have like celebrity basketball games now?
Mm-hmm.
he like hosted one of like the first ones, I guess. Diddy did in New York, and it was like people like there was like a stampede and people like died there like on some like Travis Scott shit, and like Diddy's response to it was not like great. It was just very Diddy, very Diddy.
Sorry. Might be new.
I think Dawn from Making the Band was in it. Not Dawn. What's
Really?
the other one? The black that there's two black girls, Dawn and whatever. One of them might have been Dawn.
No, Dawn was. I think Dawn is the one that's been keeping quiet
Yeah, not
because
Dawn. The other one.
she was getting money, or
Yeah.
like something, or she was like on an NDA.
The other one, the nigga who cleans up after him after they do their sex, the orgies, because they like showed his text messages. He was on it too. It showed his text messages with like someone else who was like working with for Diddy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, all this baby oil gonna be so hard to clean up." And he was like, "Yeah," and he was talking about how difficult it was to clean. Cause imagine like pounds of baby oil just all around the room, and you gotta like mop. You gotta oil alone, olive oil hard to clean up. You talking about baby oil?
Slipping and sliding.
Johnson and Johnson.
Slipping and sliding.
Oh
They need to
baby.
put some like tarp on the floor.
He does, but they like are cleaning up the chart, but it's still getting on like the walls. It's getting like it's splashing because he's probably like.
Gross.
That's not funny. Sorry to all the victims out there for whatever you guys are experiencing. Not that you guys are ever gonna see this,
Ever.
literally ever. But yeah, man, crazy.
The only person I feel as though I need to hear their side of everything is Carisha. Why hasn't
Carisha?
Carisha is
You think she gonna be called to testify?
she should be.
And okay, so there's this. Me and Tyler were following this like one case. Remember when there was like, I think it was like 2 years ago now, like around Thanksgiving, there was these college like 4 or 5 college students that were killed in their house by this guy.
Mm-mm.
It's like I can't think
Where?
of his name right now. In Indiana, I think they were like in college. They're at their apartment, whatever. They're like whatever. Anyways, Brian Koberger, that's the guy's name that did it or whatever. Their trial is taking forever. Like to even for him, he's been in jail, but like for him to even like get some sort of anything. And that's like they have like some sort of DNA, like they have like things. The fact that Diddy's trial is being like sped up and he just went to jail in what month? Like late last year. Like October maybe. It's crazy that they're like his trial, like they're doing like a speedy trial for him, like this year. I'm like, he's not going to jail for forever. At least, like,
He's a billionaire.
it's just so crazy what money can do. Because it's a white guy that did it.
It's really,
but it's
the
still
root
just
of all
like
evil.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I know 2 ways about it.
even people who have like small money, who think it's big money, you'd be like, in the grand scheme of things, you still broke, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's why money can never it could never be everything for me. It can like
it definitely makes you more comfortable.
Yeah,
but
comfortable. But even the people that are so comfortable they be killing themselves.
That's what I was about to say.
But
But there's way more successful people that like do that than normal people.
What is all this money if I don't get to enjoy it? Like, you stress so damn hard. You on vacation and you still stressing. Like, you're like still working, still like it's just like, like, do you ever actually enjoy it? I don't want to retire when I'm 50. Like, and then now I'm like starting to enjoy life. I want to enjoy life now. Like,
but it's also like what you look at as happiness.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to have all the money on earth to be happy. Like, everything, there's plenty of things that can bring you happiness that are free. And that takes wisdom.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, like, a bag can make you happy temporarily. Like, a car can make you happy temporarily. But the things that truly are, like, gonna make you happy, they're free.
They're free. Yeah.
They're very much so free. So, I used to think, like, don't get me wrong, I would love to be able to be comfortable. But my thing is not like, oh, I have to have all the money in the world.
The money in the world, yeah.
Because all the money in the world, you still gonna have problems. You still gonna, like...
Yeah. I
You're
just
still
want
gonna stress. You
I
still gonna,
feel I feel happy when like I'm out of town and my mom calls me and she's good.
yeah.
Like that is happy to me. 'Cause like especially after you like lose so much, like after you've like experienced loss back to back and like whatever, like you stop taking shit for granted. Even like not to be a sappy ass bitch and like you what's it called, broken record, but like even like my ankle, for example, like just seeing, not even seeing, but like knowing that like there's people who like are just walking normally.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even think about it. When you wake up, probably you just get up and
Mm-hmm.
you do what you gotta do, go through the day. Like that's the first thing I think about before I stand up. Not maybe not first thing I think of when I wake up. First thing I think about before I stand up every single day. I'm like, damn, this is probably about to hurt. Every day. Like it just is what it is at this point. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like I will never take walking for granted
Granted, yeah.
because there was a time where I thought I was never gonna walk again because I thought I was gonna be in a wheelchair or I was scared I was going. First of all, I was scared I was gonna lose my leg because they were like, "You can't feel your leg? Okay, we got to get you to surgery now." I was like, "Oh shit, they about to cut my leg off." I went from that to being like, oh, "Okay, I do have a leg," and I just can't feel it.
Yeah.
To okay, I can feel it, but they said I can't walk on it for 3 months, 4 months. To being like, oh, okay, now I can walk. Like it was like a series of things. So it's like one thing I will always be is grateful that like I even have that because some people had similar injuries to mine and maybe didn't have a good doctor, or maybe it did happen where like mine happened in Nigeria, but it could have happened to someone else in Nigeria and they didn't have the resources that I had.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't freaking American citizens to be able to fly back here,
Right.
or they went to a surgeon. Like the doctor that I had was like, it looks like we may be able to do it, but we don't have all of the equipment. What does that mean? What does that mean? You don't have all the equipment, so you can't do it. What you mean you can do it still? Like that's the false dream they be selling sometimes. Not to shit on Nigeria, because like I'm sure there are doctors who could do it
Yeah.
and it'll be successful, but the nigga that was gonna do it on me,
He
hell
said
no.
he said no.
And I was never gonna do it there anyways. But just like I'm just so grateful. Like God has really put me, my friends, like whatever, in positions that like we don't even think about like how it could, like the other side of it, or like how it could have ended up or how it could have been. Like I never thought, even though it hurt and I couldn't walk normally for the next 2 days, I never thought I would be in. If you told me in January, February, March, April of 2022 that I would be playing pickleball with my friends, I would have been like,
It's not
doubt it.
possible. Yeah.
I was so negative. I was like, Mommy, I'm never gonna be able to wear heels again. Like I'm wearing heels.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might not be able to wear like heels, but like something. It's just like
And
the
it's
things that
gradual. It
we,
doesn't mean that it's a
yeah,
life sentence. Like you
yeah, it's not
can,
like that. Yeah, the things that we complain about, things that we like, even just being like, I don't, like, it's fine to not feel like going to the gym today or like lacking the motivation, but like, please, if you can go, just do it. Like,
yeah.
if you can, because you never know. There could be a time, like, even now that like I'm still able to use my ankle and like whatever, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, like I would hope that there's a surgery or like a something that is able to get it back to what it
Was.
at
Yeah.
least like better than what it is right now, somewhere down the line. But I still do have to think about like the future of life with the ankle that I have right now, like which is not, it's not a healthy ankle. It's the ankle of like a 95-year-old woman who broke her ankle a few times. Like that's what it is. But just like thinking about the fact that one day I will be like the lady that one of my mom's clients, she walks and like she never had any ankle injuries, but she has a hard time walking.
Mm-hmm.
I have ankle injuries. I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably have a hard time walking when I'm that age. And even just that, it's like, it's something that we don't even think about because you don't think about things until it happens to you.
Yeah.
Or you're just like in denial, like it ain't gonna happen to me. And it's like, it could
Could.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could. But I'm still grateful and I just, yeah. Y'all go to the gym. In conclusion, go to the
I'm
gym.
her co-host.
I'm a gym rat and I can't have a full workout on
I'm.
my legs without being in pain.
I
I
don't go to
can't
the
do a
gym.
squat.
I don't go to
Go
the
to
gym.
the
I
gym
don't go to the
while
gym.
you can.
I don't go to the gym.
Get those quads
I
right.
don't go to the gym.
Even if it's not to
I'm gonna go
like
to the gym
look a
tomorrow.
certain way, you want to at least be able to like have strong muscles while when you're freaking 80. Like I promise you, just do it. Just go to the gym if you can. That's all my summary of the podcast. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Anyways, I feel like this is a fun episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good episode back. Do you have anything else? It's the middle finger that they be doing. The kids. Clocky. Like, there's so much random things going on in the world. Alabama, bad baby, Trump. Like, I'm sorry. We don't got it in us. We tried. We said Diddy and Kendrick buzzwords.
Clickbait.
We're old. Like, that's all we got for you.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
Come back for more.
Yeah. You know where to find us at this point.
Yeah.
This is so different from like first episode. We're like, okay, if you want to watch her,
You know where to find us. You know how to find us. We're easily findable.
yeah, just look in the description.
It might be above or below.
Yep. Thanks for watching. We'll be back real soon. We're not putting a date on it no more.
No.
Just
No. We'll see you when we see you.
we'll see when we see you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And you made it.
Just in time. Bye.